What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the FallenRedZeo. I'm back with more NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figures, and this time we have two live action figures. So first off, from the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie from 1990, we have the ultimate April O'Neil. So we have this new figure with this awesome looking box with the TV screens, of course, since she is the news reporter. They have her on the news, so we have the look of the actress there of Judith Hogue. In the pictures there on the TV, it has the lenticular so you can move it around. But an awesome looking box overall, so there's a look at the figure there that we're going to be getting around on the back as well, with some of the stuff, of course, the turtles and a little bit of the story of the movie and a bigger picture of her there. And if we go ahead and pop this open, we have a picture of her there standing against the van, and then the actual figure itself, which actually looks really good. I think the face looks really good, so they did a good job getting the face design of Judith Hogue since she partnered with them to get this figure done, and just looks pretty good overall. I think, it looks a little bit weird with the legs, but we'll take a look at that in detail. Of course, comes with a lot of accessories that she would have from that first movie, so we just got this one. It's considered the ultimate, but they of course had the one where she came with like the yellow raincoat and then the autographs of Judith Hogue. We didn't get that pack, we just got the regular April figure, but she still looks pretty awesome, so it's awesome to have her. And then we also have this that we'll just kind of look at today, not really review it or anything because we've done it twice already, but from Secret of the Ooze, so the second Turtle movie, and there's a little thing at the top here for the 30th anniversary, we have the Super Shredder. So of course we've had Super Shredder before, but this one's a little bit different. If you can see on the package here, he's all in purple this time, so this is considered like a European exclusive one. So back with the old Playmates toys, it was all purple, released in Europe, so he has a lot of purple going on to him. And of course the old one too, it was awesome. They had a box, which I'll put a picture up. The box said Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles because they couldn't say ninja, so it was all pretty funny, but there's a picture of it. You can see he's got a lot of purple, still has like the gray helmet on, but everything else is now a purple color, and there's a look at the figure itself. But again, it's the same figure we've had 2 times already, so it's not going to be really any different, but I will show it compared to those other two just so you can see the difference. But still a pretty cool figure, and we actually were just lucky to find this at Walmart just last night, and we almost never find these figures at Walmart, so we got really lucky to be able to find this one. So we have 2 awesome looking figures here that I'm excited to look at, especially the April here. So let me go and get them out of the box. Of course we'll have to heat them up and everything. Always heat up your NECA figures, so we'll do that and take a look at them. So here I got April out, and she looks pretty good. Like I said, looks almost exactly how she did in the movie. Of course the face isn't perfect, but it does look really good. Of course, like I said, partnering up with Judith Hogue, they were able to get like face scans and stuff done, so I think the face looks really good, so they did a really good job there. But she's just a normal like human character, so she's just in like a normal outfit, nothing too crazy. So she has like this leather vest on over the top, looks like she has some like brooches stuff of silver and gold there, and then it looks like she has a big silver brooch there and around the color of her shirt, which is a long sleeve blue and red checker shirt, which has a lot of nice details, nice silver buttons and everything, and the nice sleeves going down. I like all the detail in the arm, getting the arms all wrinkled because as you can see her sleeves are rolled up, so we have the sleeves there, which even have another detail like on the inside of them, which is a really nice detail. Down on her wrist she does have a watch on that hand, and then on her other hand she does have a ring on her thumb. Then we got her dress, which is a nice material. You can see it almost looks like a leopard print with just that details with all the little fine printing into it, but just makes it look like a nice orange skirt. And then we got her legs, which I can see the color difference, so she, I assume, has like pantyhose on going all the way down to her feet where she has the red high heel shoes on. And of course with those it does make her hard to stand up, but she's actually not too terrible to stand up. You just have to mess with her a little bit, but she stands up pretty easily. So overall it's a really nice looking figure, goes perfect with the movie Turtles, but as I said, it is just a human character, so it's not like the craziest thing, it just looks like a normal human. But for her movements, her head there can twist side to side, and her hair is a little bit loose, which I forgot to mention her hair, how nice her hair looks. They did a really good job and made it that poofy 90s style and stuff, so really good there. But the head can twist side to side there and all the way around if you wanted to, and she can look that far down and that far up, so not a whole lot of range in the neck, but it's not bad. The shoulders can come up 90 degrees there and rotate all the way around. We get like the double jointed elbow joint, so we have the joint at the top and the bottom that both bend and work together, so it allows it to bend up at least that far, and there is rotation there as well. Then we get the wrist that can twist all the way around and flex back and forth. We have that crunch and twist right in the midsection there, so she can crunch back and forth just a little bit, not a whole lot. It's pretty stiff, probably since it's a more solid figure, and then it can twist around in there as well. Now for her hips, you don't get a whole lot of movement because of the skirting and everything, but there's some movements. You can hear the stiffness of it in there, but it can move back and forth a little bit and out to the side a little bit. There is a little bit of a thigh twist up in there as well. But then we got the double knee joint again, very similar to the elbows, so we have the 2 joints there. You can see kind of the paint coming off and stuff, but the 2 joints that allow it to bend up that far. She can kick her own butt, and there's the twist in there as well. And then we get the ankle joint that can rock back and forth and allows her foot to twist side to side. And as I mentioned, she is a little bit harder to stand up, but thankfully with this pack they did include a little stand for us, so we have a stand here with just a little peg that can go into the bottom of the foot. So let's pop her on here. There we go, I got her on there, so that's going to help her stand up a lot easier now. And for accessories with this figure, we get an extra head, so we have another head here, which is almost exactly the same. She just has a little bit of a smile there, or showing some teeth. That's really the only difference between the two. Other than that, they do look pretty much, exactly the same. We get some additional hands, so she just has 2 flat hands hands-on. So she comes with 2 grip hands, so both hands with the grip, and you can see the ring there really well on that hand, so really nice. And then she also comes with a fist hand and a pointing finger hand. She also comes with a nice purse, so we have this nice purse bag, which has the nice detail there with all the triangles things, you know, very reminiscent of the 90s, at least for me. So it's this nice big bag, of course, has a strap there, and the bag actually, which if we probably heated up, could do a little more. The bag can actually open, and you could probably actually store stuff down inside there. Of course, wouldn't want to mess with it too much so it doesn't get damaged, and some of the paint's peeling off, especially off like the back here. But it's just a nice looking purse and everything, so we can probably put this around her. So there I got the purse around here, which hangs down really nice, you know, goes perfectly nice up against her body, but it does seem a little bit too big for the body. That's one complaint. I mean, she probably could have a bag this big, but it just seems a little bit oversized for the figure. And if you don't remember, April works for a news station, so instead of channel 6 from the cartoon, we have channel 3 this time. So she comes with this microphone for the channel 3 news, so really nice looking microphone. It looks like WTRL is the channel name, and then it has this nice like wire cord coming down that you can kind of do with whatever you want, but we can put this in our hands. So let's go and switch our hand out for a grip hand and put this in it. So there we go, there we got April with the channel 3 news, so she's ready to do a report. And another accessory she comes with is Raphael's sai. So if you don't remember from the movie, she's kind of getting attacked by muggers in the alleyway, and Raphael comes up to save her and ends up throwing a sai, and she ends up picking it up because Raphael, you know, kind of just takes off so he's not caught, and she ends up picking it up and holding on to it, which this would be a good thing to put into the bag if you wanted to, but it's awesome that she does also come with that sai, so you can put it in her hand if you want to. And her final accessory is a stack of pizzas. Of course, when she becomes friends with the turtles, she brings them pizza and everything all the time, so we have this little stack of pizzas. They don't look the best because, you know, it's just printing on this like material. It almost feels rubbery. So we have this stack of pizzas, so it looks like we have Josh Pizza, maybe Brad Bites, could be Bread Bites, I don't really know exactly. Smellio's Limburger cheese pizzas, so that's gotta smell another Josh's, and 2 more Smellio's. So a nice little stack of pizzas you could put into her hand or like under her arm or something, but it's just a nice little set overall. Finally getting this April, and of course with her being a human, we can also bring in the other human we have of Casey Jones. So there we have Casey and April there together, and of course they are making the new Casey that comes with the unmasked head for him, so that'll be cool to have, so we can have our 2 human characters there to go along with all of our turtle characters. So that is pretty awesome there for the April. Like I said, I think they did a really good job. I think she looks really good, and it's a nice looking figure to go with the turtles. And then we've got the Super Shredder figure. Like I said, this is based off the European exclusive figure, and I have to say this is probably my favorite one so far. Like, I think this is the best one, mostly because of all the purple, because I'm a fan of purple, so seeing the figure all in purple, even the like armor and everything all in that metallic purple, looks really awesome. And then the cape on it as well is really cool. So it has this nice cape that's got like the transitioning color thing, so if you look at it in one direction it's green, but if you look at the other one it's red, so it's got this really awesome looking cape, and I think it's the best cape overall so far, so that is just really awesome. So that just makes me like this figure even more. So the nice red and green cape and the all purple armor and everything just looks really awesome. But overall this figure is the exact same we've seen twice already, so we won't really go into too much detail, but just looks like the normal Super Shredder, has the same exact head, same body design. Obviously they just changed colors, so it still has like the purple outfit on, like the tights or whatever you want to call it, but then the armor now has this metallic purple tint where it's been gray in the first one and then like metallic blue on the second one. And they changed the belt up a little bit, so it now has this like ninja star on the front and the spikes coming off the side, where the other 2 had the same one where it's just almost like a rope design. So they did change that up a little bit, but everything else is pretty much exactly the same. Just looks pretty awesome. Like I said, overall this is probably my favorite one. And it also comes with the exact same accessories as the other 2. So we get his hands, so of course his all weird burnt hands, so he has 2 reaching out hands, he has 2 grip hands, and then he has another grip hand that can hold the canister of ooze. And speaking of, we get that canister of ooze, so we get the TGRI ooze, but of course looks a little bit different. It's more of a white this time. It's got that metallic blue paint on it that the Shadow Master's armor was, so that's pretty cool, but then it's just like white ooze this time. And then he comes with the spear as well, so we have this nice spear design, again the exact same design, but has that metallic blue paint on it and everything, which looks pretty cool, and a nice black handle and the spear point down at the end. So there I put the spear in the canister of ooze's hands, and that just looks pretty awesome for that shredder. But let's go and bring the other shredders in. So here we have the original Super Shredder, so just the normal shredder figure they made, and then we have the Shadow Master as well, that's in the all black or almost looks like really dark metallic purple. So there we got all 3 versions of the Super Shredder that they made, and like I said, I think this new one is definitely my favorite, mostly because of the cape, because the original one just had this cape design, has the silver lines through it, which I do think is really cool, but I don't think is as cool as the one that's the green and red. And then the Shadow Master had like a leather cape, so I really don't like that one. But all 3 are still awesome, so you can just kind of pick and choose whatever one you can find and throw into your turtle set, but I think I like the new one the most. Well, that's gonna be it for our 2 NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures today, where we got the Ultimate April ONeil and the European Super Shredder figures. So both look very awesome. I recommend both these figures for your turtle collection. Like I said, I love April, of course, is a must-have, but of course they only put it up for like pre-order on the NECA store, but like I said, thankfully we were able to get her pre-ordered, and we just found this Super Shredder at Walmart, and like I said, I think that's probably my favorite one so far. But let me know what you thought of them down in the comments, and if you enjoyed my review, please leave a thumbs up. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.